And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, listening, and liking and sharing. By the way, I'm going to download the stuff, and I keep forgetting to do this, but hopefully this time I will remember. I will the segments and the all these segments here will be put chopped up, chopped and screwed up on my main YouTube channel. So if you don't want to listen to the whole thing, you can always cut this, and I'll put the stuff on the YouTube channel, the Dukect YouTube channel as well. So you can see that as well over here, over there on the main YouTube channel and everything else. I keep forgetting to do that, so I'm going to be doing that here and all that good stuff. But anyway, let's talk about the elimination Chamber, some wrestling here. Let's get some wrestling here. Yes. Wrestling. And we're talking about Cody Rhodes, The Rock digging holes and getting souls. Wait, that's which one had that gimmick? Oh, whatever. Fine. Yeah, Cody, exactly. Rock is basically trying to give Cody soul, I guess. So will he take it? Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he will. Who knows? Because, hey, he's the leader of TKO right now, and they're all doing just fine. And all that good stuff there. So maybe Cody will take his soul and become The Rock's personal champion. Or maybe not. But that's going to be interesting to see. Are we going to see it? Will we see it? And I want to hear what you have to say about this right now because, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear what you got to say about the elimination because I know in the comments, chat, all that good stuff. So, anyway. But let's get into the matches because I think Cody will go. I think personally Cody will say no, but the consequences will be leaning towards maybe Rock, Cody, not Mania, but maybe SummerSlam. SummerSlam. We need to do something to sell those tickets. Anyway, but let's talk about the matches here, shall we? Let's get to the ladies first. This one right here, a surprise one. This was announced on SmackDown as Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton takes on Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. I think the two. Yeah, I think Tiffany and Trish, Tiffany and Trish will win the match. But I'm just going to look at the booking of Nia Jax, who was pretty much backstabbed, by the way, by Tiffany Stratton. She's like, I'm going to get my revenge on you, but first I'm going to fight Rhea Ripley for her championship. Wait, what? And then not go after you for your championship after I go into Royal Rumble. She eliminated everybody, but then she still lost. And then they had a championship match between Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax, but I think Candice LeRae got, there was a disqualification or something. I didn't watch SmackDown, such, but I think there was a disqualification. Nia Jax was happy, then she couldn't get her revenge, and then you had Trish Stratus come out and help, and then next you know, Charlotte Flair beats up Tiffany and says, "Yeah, I'm going to face you at Mania," that sort of thing. So I think that I just don't really care for this. I hope this is going to be a decent. I think it's going to be a really decent match. Trish Stratus is still. She's way better when she was in Women's Champ back in the 2000 early 2000s. She is so good. Tiffany Stratton, she's on her way up, and Candice LeRae and Nia Jax, okay, they're fine. they're fine. They're just fine. I think it's just gonna be they're gonna open this. I think probably open with this match, get the crowd hyped up, have the hometown people win. It'd be nice. It's a nice little match. And yeah, you know what? It is. This is just, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Um, Simple OS. This is a house. I'm gonna say not just Raw or SmackDown. This is a house show match. This feels so much of house show energy. It feels like, this is like, just put this in a house show. No, and that's not no shade on them, but just, yeah. And meanwhile, the women's tag belts are not on the line either, as well. Also, Cody will deny Rocker. Punk's going to take the Raw. I'll get back. We'll circle around back when we get to the men's chamber. But now let's go into the ladies again. I think this was going to be real interesting. So the ladies, you have the Elimination Chamber: Roxanne, Bailey, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair. Very much interesting because you have Jade and Naomi with the whole Jade Cargill storyline that's wrapped up with the Judgment Day storyline as well. Bailey and Roxanne, they're beefing, and Alexa is with the Wyatt Six again. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I think that I see Alexa probably winning because everyone around here has their whole beef and things happening. And unless he's going to do Liv Morgan again, which is no. That will get to Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley will get to the John Cena, Randy Orton type of stuff. They will play, that will be like, oh gosh, it will just be the same. It will be on that level. And honestly, I don't think that crowd's going to be happy. That crowd is not going to be happy. It will. I don't think that crowd's going to be happy to see that match again. And they can't run that back in a good long while. Liv Morgan versus Rhea, just no. It's going to get to that John Cena, Randy Orton thing where, it's going to be 2014 and they're going to be like, and they will probably crap on that match. I don't want that to happen though. I don't want that because Liv seems like she seems like she's having fun. This is the best time of my life. She feels like she's really doing good things. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen to her or Rhea. But yeah, trying to be, more empathetic for these wrestlers and everything. They got to deal with a lot of crazy people and stalkers and all that BS, that sort of stuff. Trying to be nice and everything. I think Alexa's gonna win. I think Alexa wins because I think it'll be Rhea versus Alexa. You can do that. Plus with the Wyatt Six, maybe turning heel-ish or whatever. Maybe she can use that to use the and such. But then again, the last time she used that power, she's like, "Do you think you're in charge?" That was the last time they did that stuff with her. So maybe this could be a continuation of that. Will Uncle Howdy help her or hurt her? Hurt or heal? That could be something really interesting down to the road of WrestleMania. I think Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez will probably be. I think that could be something. Maybe they revealed that they were the ones beating her down. So it's maybe the big three. Maybe let's see. They need to find another lady in that situation. Maybe since Roxanne, maybe it's Cora Jade or something. I don't know. Wasn't her, but maybe it was Cora Jade who helped them, and maybe be Tad. Yeah, like as it was Cora Jade who helped the Judgment Day or whatever. So it'll be the big three: Naomi, Bianca, and Jade once again teaming up versus the Judgment Day in a trios match. Look, I got nothing, and then can tie it into Bailey versus Roxanne. Roxy. I don't know. That's what I see. I could be wrong, but yeah. You see, everyone's is in a story. So yeah, Roxanne and Alexa, that does. So I think Roxanne could be. I mean, I think Roxanne. I think you could do something with her, but I think it's a little too early for her to put in that. It's too early to put her in that world title picture. I don't. I think it's way too early. But now let's get into the men, and here it is. Oh boy, the two Canadians are fighting. It looked like they're destined to do this forever. In an unsanctioned match, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. And man, we've been here before. We've been here too many times. And I think that's the crowd and the people are just, I think they just feel like they're just in the same motions. And there are some really good creepy videos that Kevin Owens had or whatever. But I feel like people are just sick of it. I think a lot of people are just like, ugh, again? And they could be all the stuff, but it's just they're tired. They're tired of Kevin Owens in that main event, and he failed again. They're tired of Sami Zayn just failing again and again. And like they just see them as two failures. And I hate to say it. And I could be wrong, but people are like, oh, whatever. But I think that's the people are. They just see two people who are just stagnant. And being stagnant is, being, in that same place. I kind of worry for them because that stagnation can really hurt. And once Randy Orton does show up, and hopefully he does, I hope Randy is okay, and he can show up, beat Kevin Owens, and then they could do maybe Randy Orton be the guy who sells his soul to The Rock or whatever. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, have that blow off and have what? I think Kevin Owens sign up to a backstage role because I think it's people are just like they're tired of seeing Kevin Owens doing that face heel prize fighter. I think they really are getting a little bit tired of it. And maybe Sammy should slowly but surely fade away too. I think that would help out the roster a lot more, have more people have space on that roster to build up, like I say, a Trick Williams or Carmella Hayes or, Omar Fenty or maybe, Wesley if he wants to get up there. Someone like that to put themselves, to get some more fresh blood here. And I think it's time for them to retire because it just seems that I think at the end of the day, they just I think Kevin Owens slowly is going to that sort of thing is. Yeah. Hmm. It is. I know. It's they do work together. It's nice. And El Generico. Oh, El Generico's working at that daycare over in that that orphanage in Mexico. This is a women's match. Someone hired her. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it was Cora Jade. But yeah, I think Kevin, I think it's time for these some of these wrestlers under the indie wrestlers in that employ should maybe do backstage roles, maybe do some stuff down in NXT because they used to help with that male roster and such, and start moving up for guys like say Ricky Saints, Eddie Thorpe, Trick Williams, Wesley, who else? Over Fenty. Guys like that, because they're getting up there, man. I think it's and I need to really move on from that roster. I think that's probably for the best. And maybe that's my opinion. I think they don't have any more stuff for and move. They need to move from that. They need to move from them. Move on from them. And now it is time. It's time for our main event. That is for the Elimination Chamber, and the winner goes on to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. As is Damian Priest versus Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk and the man who has one more year before he retires, the one who is the peacemaker and such, the one, the only, John Cena. This is going to be very interesting to see. This could be a really good fun chamber, even though it is old. And the only young guy there is a part-timer and is a prick. So yeah, Logan Paul is your young guy here. And it looks like he's trying to start some with CM Punk, which would be fine. I personally wish that could be it, but I think Punk is going to win this term. Punk is going to win, and he's going to cash in that favor. And that favor was to get his hands, like since he's the wise man, and talk to The Rock, that he will be the corporate champion. So that's what's going to happen. I think CM Punk will get another title shot, which again, I think it's really bad. Personally, I think this is the problem with the chambers and all this stuff. There's a lot more old guys here, like Ricky, Sarks / Sting said that. I think he said that on the, I think a podcast and right after it. And he said, oh, the reason why he has some stuff with veterans. I think that's why he's in NXT because he go up there, he's going to be on the loss. He'll be lost in the shuffle so badly that he will never, ever recover. He'll be forgotten. Like, remember Carmelo Hayes? He's not here. Why isn't Carmelo Hayes there? Why isn't LA Knight here? Why isn't, all these other people here? I mean, this is the problem with this Elimination Chamber. It's like full of stars, but these are the yesterday stars. And I think that's one of the my worst fears of it is that you have a young part-timer in Logan Paul who has a decent shot to win. He might take the Rock's offer or whatever. But yeah. But Punk, he's like a near 45. And I didn't like when AEW put the world title on him. No more old title runs. The world champion should not be an old man. All right? I'm tired of that. I'm tired of seeing old people run for these championships. I am sick to death of these old. I'm sick to death of it because right now it's old people running this thing, and I think that is one of my uh, biggest frustrations right now with WWE and a bit of AEW too. You got two old guys fighting for the belt. You had the Cope versus Mox Cope, and then you have that's another issue there. It's just that there's too many old men running around with championship. Jericho, what is he doing with the Ring of Honor World Title? Why these old guys need to stop winning these belts? Cody is getting up there. Gunther has basically been a forgotten champion, by the way. Yeah, thanks for that statement too. But he has been forgotten. He's been in this eternal, not just the Judgment Day vortex, but also the Jimmy Uso. That that whole thing. He should have honestly. I think Jimmy Uso should have beat him at the King of the Ring, have his World Championship run, and have Gunther win the Battle Royal Rumble. There, I think that'd been much better instead of having this stuff. I like Jey Uso. I think Jey Uso's great. He's connected with the people. He's great, and I love that. But the issue is that again, he's 39 years old. He is 39 years old, man. He's up there. That's the real issue. And I just said this, if I can find it. Let me just say, these are rumors, 100% rumors via Fightful right here. There are rumors right here. So let me just say this. These are rumors. And like I said, these are could be just stuff because they said that the rumors are Jey Uso versus Gunther is going to be booking style the Cena Brock at SummerSlam 2014, with Gunther retaining and squashing Jey, which is supposedly, and I'm like, that's so stupid because that would actually, that basically makes his entire journey pointless and makes the Royal Rumble seem pointless. And by the way, I remember when the Royal Rumble winner meant that he was main eventing WrestleMania. Remember that? And now, since the World Championship is here, if you choose to go out for the world title, guess what, kids? Guess what? You're opening the show. Am I lying? Am I being a mean person? No, it's history. Same thing happened in 2011, 2012, I think 2013. When's the last time the World Championship really felt like it was going to be a main event thing? Hell, I think even when before they got like the titles switched hands, I think the world title was let's see, not the Universal Champion, but the WWE Championship was like on the opening card against those Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. So when you have two world championships, when you have two championships, two world titles, the hierarchy will always be one of them is going to be in that lower card. It's going to be in that lower card here in WrestleMania or any type of stuff. That's going to be the issue. And it's always going to be the issue until it actually changes. Nothing actually changes. And until something actually changes, not, I mean, that's the problem. You have two world titles. Someone's going to be on that, that world title is going to be on that lower mid card. That's the issue with that whole thing. But yeah, I just see Punk winning, Punk being the corporate champion, and not doing. I don't care. I don't care about it. I know people are hyped for it, but I don't care. And if I link back into it, let me look back here. And yeah, this way I think Simple S does have a point here. He's going to deny the Rock's offer, and that's what it is pretty much is, since Punk still has that favor from Heyman. So that's what's going to happen. And I think that's one thing is lead to. And that's going to be, and I'm like, I hope that doesn't mean when he gets the world title, if Punk gets that world title in that corporate championship run, well, guess what, kids? I hope I hope that run is not long. I hope that is a short run. And I think that if it's a short title run, you know what that means? You know what that means? He drops that belt to someone like, maybe LA Knight. I don't know. Drop it quickly because Punk, if he gets that title long enough, he might start acting like, he might actually start acting like his later days in AEW. Start acting like acting like a real asshole. And well, we're gonna be like saying, then you're gonna have Shawn Michaels, or you're gonna have old Paul Levesque, then he's gonna be they're gonna be like, ladies and gentlemen, we have the sad news that CM Punk, Paul, he acted very wrongly, and we are stripping him of the WWE Championship, and we're having a tournament, and basically go through the same thing. Phil Brooks. And that's what happens. He's going to do something really stupid. And if it does happen, well, can't say I didn't warn him. That's just my personal opinion. I could be 100% wrong from this. And I hope I am. But Punk holding that title, it's nice and all, but I just, I just want some new people in this position. I want new people. I want new stars. They are the NXT can only do so much. I feel like we're in the same position years, and they're like nothing ever really changes. It's like True Detective. Time is a flat circle because NXT is the better show, while the main roster feels stuck in a malaise. It does. It feels like we're stuck in the same malaise. Oh man, but at least the shows are at least a bit better. Well, kind of. Anyway, that is it for the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening and being with me live. Thank you, Simple OS. Thank you, Wrestling with Wrestling Racism. Thank you for all for being here. It's been so much fun. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.